Quarter Ninja presents.
Hello my friends, how are you today? Welcome to the special episode that we are making, and we are playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. We are usually restoring cars, as you can see here. This is a beautiful restoration of Oldsmobile Hearst 442. But today I'm thinking, there is so many cars that I have never seen, or I was not able to find them in my countless trips to Junkyard or barn or something like that, or on auction even. So I'm thinking, today let's play an episode called Finding the One, and let's go and have a few trips. I don't know, we will see how much. To Junkyard, few to barns, maybe visit auction, and even go to car salon, why not? And just check, can we find the one? And I don't know what the one is, but I will let you know once when we find it. So, I'm thinking, why not? It might be interesting for you and me both to kinda see what can we find when we are not really looking specially for anything, and just for the one. And I have some things in mind, but actually I'm not sure are we going to find them, because in my 250 hours I didn't find them, so yeah, who knows. Okay, this is not the one. This is what? Plymouth Wagon 65 stock, perfect, nice little car. We will maybe one day restore it, but not today. And you see, there is not much things on Junkyard. This I don't want. I know what it is, you know what it is. It's Cobra. That's not the one. I'm looking for something really special, something that's not usual, something, or maybe something that is very expensive or whatever. So you see, 3 cars. I don't know to cry or laugh, but actually 3 cars, if I'm not mistaken. That is all that was spawned on the Junkyard. And this is a little bit, tedious. Go out, go in. Maybe I will edit that later, maybe I will not, because it's like 30 seconds here and there. But I'm just wondering, how many trips to Junkyard you need to actually find some car that is a little bit special and a little bit interesting. And don't forget, I have a huge number of mods, so my game is actually slowing a bit, loading and stuff, which shouldn't be a big issue. And when I'm thinking about the one, I'm thinking, for example, I cannot remember that I found like Mini at all. I have a mod with Mini. I even have a mod with modern Minis, Mini Cooper, and things like that, but I didn't find one ever. Also, from this modern sports car, I didn't find many of them yet. I didn't manage to do that, and yeah, we will see. Actually, I honestly don't know what I'm looking for. I will know when I see it. And I can tell you, this is not the one, although I know what it is. It's Lancer. And Lancer is actually a very, very nice car. And I think I will, regardless, this is not the one, so let's be clear. I will regardless buy it and let it stay in the parking, because I decided to do also these usual normal cars, and that is not the one, which, are nice enough. Why not? This is 911 GT3. Okay, this is a mod. This is GT3 with B62. Listen, this is not really the one, but it is a nice car, and I don't have it yet in my garage, in my parking. So I will buy it. I don't mind, because we will restore that. Okay, this is Again, something that we have to buy, not the one, but this is like Golf. The MK2. And I do believe this is going to be a nice restoration. And tell me, please, 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 no, this is not the one. Diablo GT2, listen, there is nothing, why I'm thinking even, let's buy it. Diablo is a nice car, but still not the one. I know what a Lambo will be the one, but let's see if you can get it. This I recognize for some reason. This is Skyline. Oh, this is nice car. I like Skylines. You see, this is crazy. I'm buying these cars. I will never restore them. I'm trying to do my best to, you know, produce at least 3 restoration per week. But yeah, what is this? Can you recognize it? This is Merc. I know it's Merc. This is MG GT with proper Merc engine and everything. You know what? Let's buy it. Let's put it in the garage. In parking, actually. We will restore all of that. I don't mind. I love these cars. And we can always sell them and restore them again and again. There is no issue about that. Is this Alpine or I'm talking... No, this is Merc. How did I manage to say something else? This is actually Merc, which we can live without. So, yeah, we will not buy it. Okay, for now, we didn't find the one. We did find Diablo, which I find interesting enough. Also, the Porsche, the GT3 version, I'm not sure how good the mod is or how it looks and stuff, but I find it interesting. I like Porsche. And again, I have to emphasize, I did drive the Porsche. I was ridden in Porsches. Guys, it's beautiful, it's amazing, but still, you know, I stopped to be impressed with these cars, you know, a long time ago. All these sports cars, super expensive cars, they are nice, they're amazing, and I'm not taking that from them. But, you know, simply I don't think if that is worth the money. But again, if you have too much money, why not? You can always buy something super expensive and enjoy it. That's perfectly fine. Because, you know, I found that I can enjoy in the mid-class nice car the same as in some super expensive car. Except the speed and stuff, more or less, you know, car is car from A to B. And of course, if you are young and if you are looking for the girls, or if girls are looking for the boys, it's always nice to have a nice car, you know, to show off and stuff like that. I support that. Why not? Let's see. This is our third trip, which was more successful than first one. This is not the one, but it is cute. This is Robin Reliant. I do have few of them, so I'm not going to buy it. But it is cute little thing. I didn't try to restore it yet. What is this? This is... Oh my goodness, guys. This is... I have to buy that. I love these old RX3s. And that is actually DLC, so car is perfect. I love them. They're so nice. They're so good looking. These old things. But it's not the one, you know. It is great car. How is this GT? Yeah, this is GT. We are not going to lose time with that. I don't have a single F350, so I'm going to buy it, and you know, we will restore it at some point. I'm not even sure how many space, you know, I have in my parking. What is this? Bolt Helket. Yes, I'm not going to do bolts. What I will definitely buy is this. This is a mod, of course, but it is Defender, and I think it deserves its place in our garage. So this episode is all about, you know, going around and finding the one. Actually, we didn't find the one, but we did find a nice number of cars that I like. This is M4. No, not at the moment. No, I will find another one, buy another one, not a big deal. This I want to check. And please, let me find another Diablo. Good. I didn't want that. And look at the magic. You remember the car I showed you at the beginning of the video, the Hearst 442. This is the same one. We restored that one. Okay, this trip was not brilliant. Let's do 2 more trips for this video on the Junkyard, and maybe do 2 or 3 trips to barn, and then we are going to visit auction. Maybe we can visit 2 auctions, you know, we don't need to go through it if it's nothing there that interests us. Also, I was thinking, you know, I'm doing all these restorations that are connected to Junkyard, but I want to do restorations that are also barn restorations and even restorations from the auctions, because when you buy a car on auction, yeah, it is in much better shape, but that doesn't mean anything. You have to do full restoration anyway, because these cars might have, you know, nice bodywork or nice, I don't know, suspension or nice engine, but other parts are broken and bad. So actually you have to fully restore the car from the zero. Even if you buy it from the auction, the only cars that are coming 100% are cars from saloon, from the shop. And this is nice, you know, I have one that I bought there because, I don't know, I liked it at that moment, so I bought it. But yes, I will do episodes for restoration from Junkyard, from barns, and from the car auctions, and it will be clearly marked on the thumbnail of the video what we are doing, although I don't think you guys mind. What is this? Okay, this is a mod, I've never seen it even, McLaren Senna, and it's not the one. Again, it's not something that excites me much, but I believe it, if it is good mod, it will be amazing addition to our garage. And this strip is nothing, of course, empty, completely empty. No, let's see here on the right. No, this is going to be one of these. We got one, if I'm not mistaken, like, but this is different version. This is GTS. Let's not buy it for the moment, we don't need it, it's not too exciting. It's nice car again. Okay, we have one more trip to the Junkyard, and then we are going to barns. Barns I specifically like because in barns you can find some cars that you cannot find, of course, on Junkyard. And also auctions are great because there also you can find cars that you cannot find either in Junkyard or barns. And I'm thinking this is one of the reasons why I do want to do all these restorations. You know, I was thinking like it's not so interesting, maybe because cars are in better shape and everything, but actually they're not. Maybe body is in better shape and you have better picture of what you are getting at that moment. But I don't think excitement is less, because again, we are disassembling car and making it, you know, basically non-existent, and then we are putting parts back up. So we'll see how that goes. I don't think there is enough space for us to do that. Maybe, you know, we will do 5 junkyards and 1 barn and 1... Although barn cars, and you will see that later, are not in such a great shape. Auction cars usually are in the best shape if you are talking about cars that needs restoration. This is our 5th trip, if I'm not mistaken. I was talking, so yeah, maybe, I think it's 5th. And this is going to be our last trip on the Junkyard, and I cannot see anything, so yeah, it's very bad. I didn't find the one. And also it didn't spawn anything. This is a Ferrari, the 488. Listen, let's take it, buy it, put it in garage, we will restore all of that. And I think you guys, most of you like Ferraris. Of course, Ferrari is beautiful car. This is another one. This is F40 V8. I do believe I have already one in garage, in parking lot, but you know what? We can always just sell them, from the parking. There is no need for zillions of them to be there. I want to restore many different cars, not the same. What is this? This we have to buy, of course. We are not going to not to buy Aston, but no, it's not the one. Astons are great, nice, beautiful cars, exciting, and I love them. But still, this is not something that excites me enough. This car I really love. This is Camaro SS Race, and I think I have one in garage, but I will buy another one as long as we have space in parking. Perfect, because I like the look of that car, and it can be restored to multiple configuration, and I think we are going to do that. Actually, what is this? This is Skyline. Again, another Skyline. I love them, but not today. So, okay, this is it. We didn't find anything that was exciting enough for me to call it the one. If you didn't watch the movie, the one with Jet Li, why not? Watch it. It's kind of nice action movie. Nice hour and a half, to spend. Okay, now Junkyard brought us some nice cars that we are going to restore, and I kind of really enjoy it. I think that is very nice. But nothing that would make me really, really excited and, make me happy, let's say, that I can restore that. And we all have our favorites, of course. I'm excited to restore all of these cars, and I love them. But, that special excitement. And you see my parking, if you look at it, so many cars. Look, we have enough. We have more parking spaces than we need. So let's go to the barns. Let's see, between 3 to 5 trips to barn. And this video is more about me talking with you guys and, just telling you what I like, what I don't like, and asking you what you like. And of course, please let me know in the comments below, especially what cars would you like to see restored, especially if you know what cars are in the game and what mods are in the game. But anyway, just let me know, and we will always find something, I'm absolutely sure, and I'm absolutely here for you guys to restore what you want, because I don't mind. I love all of these cars, so for me this is so much fun that this is why I'm doing that. When you're in the barn, be sure always to check this junk and go just fast. I will just do it in 10 seconds. Like can I pass here? Okay, what I want this. I want box. Okay, this Porsche is 99 America. We don't want that. Goodbye. Return to garage. I will just buy box. Why box? In boxes you have these plus parts. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4. These are better parts that you can use on your cars. And whenever I come to barn, I check boxes, check these junks, and I always take the box. And one episode we will do with box openings. When I have like 20 or 30, we will just open them and see what parts we have, and maybe we will use some of these parts on our restoration projects, or even you guys can say, what parts we can use where. You can comment, and we will do that. We will think about that once when we are there. At the moment, this was the first barn trip. This is the second barn trip, and I would say 3 minimum, 5 maximum. So let's see, can we find something? And then we are going to auction, and we will check it again. And this episode, maybe, I will do it twice per week. Not per week, sorry guys, that would be too much. Twice per month. Something like this, where we will go and look for the one. And if I find the one in meantime, I will actually try to at least record it and keep it, as a proof. Where did I find it? Let us see. This is a second barn. And as I said, immediately, whenever you can, just go and... Okay, so that's done. Let's see what do we have. Okay. And another barn with one car. Amazing. Let's go back. We are not going to spend time here. We have these Reliance Robins in our garage. I never tried to restore one because it's 3-wheeler. I think it's going to be tricky because I'm not sure how they modded it. And also I have a BMW Isetta, I think it's called like that, the small 3-wheel car. I never tried to restore that one also. And we are going to see how that works. I'm quite interested, and that we will do together and, you know, see how it goes. But now we didn't manage to get anything. I cannot believe simply that we got 2 barns in a row that are actually barns with 1 car. Yeah, we will see how things will go. We have 3 more tries, tops. Okay, and this is the next one. And if my loading times are looking a little bit too much, I have huge number of mods, so the game is slower. The game is slower now, but it's okay. This is the price of success. If you want the car, you have to have mod. Okie dokie, we are in the barn. This is another barn. Okay, that is actually interesting. I will tell you later. Just give me a moment to check for the box. I will run here. Must be somewhere here. It's here. Perfect. So this is either Cadillac or yeah, Cadillac Harris Street Rod. I think I have one, but not now. What I want this. It's not the one, but I want it. This is AMG G65. From my point of view, one of the best looking, let's call it Jeep. It's not, well, it is Jeep, you know, out there. This car beats the time, and you know, it's as good as it was. So I think that is amazing, amazing machine. And I love it. And when I lived in Emirates, you know, there was so many of them. Honestly, like dozens and dozens of these, especially 65s AMG versions, and they are expensive. They're quite expensive. And again, I have to say I had opportunity to drive one. It is nice, but you know, it is a Jeep, and it is made extremely well, and everything. It's Merc after all. It's a nice experience, I have to say. A nice car. I don't like Mercs, I'm not a big fan of them. Don't understand me wrong, it's not about liking, I respect them, these are amazing cars. But somehow they don't excite me. But 65, oh my goodness, that one I really love. That is something that I really like a lot. Let's see, this is our 4th trip to the barn. We didn't find the one. 65 is car that I love. It is great car, but it's still not exciting enough. It's not the one that I would say, oh yes, this is it. Funny thing, for me Volvo 242 would be the one, because I like that car, I like it. It's old, it is amazing design, it is different, and that's about it, you know. It's not something you find every day or it's usual, etc, etc. This is not the one, I can immediately tell you. Let us find our box. So you see, this bothers me with the game, honestly. You come to the game, you come to the barns, and then you got one Shelby GT Coupe 67, and you get one Salem Spectre Fastback 500, which is more or less exactly the same. And you are asking yourself, what the hell is the point? And Shelby, I don't know, I think probably I have 1 or 2 in garage. I will take it and just sell it later if we don't have it, because I think this is a car that deserves restoration, of course. It is a beautiful machine, well known and everything else. And that was our 4th trip, and we are doing one more barn definitely, because we didn't find anything really, except that 65, which was semi-exciting, nothing else. And we are going to go to check auction, and that would be it, I think. Maybe 1 auction or 2, they can be checked very fast, you know, you can come in and out, in, out, and we will see. Specifically, there are so many cars that I know that I have in mods that I never managed to get. And then I'm thinking, is that really the case that the game is the issue, is this just my luck, or some mods are not even showing at all? You never know, of course, you cannot know. But okay, we will see. I'm thinking already about new projects and how and what we will do, and maybe I'm going to do one older car, one newer car, one older car, one newer car, just to keep it balanced. For you guys who like older cars, we will do older cars, and for you guys who like these new beasts, we will do these new cars. Why not? We have a lot of them. Actually, I think we have quite a few of these moderns. Oh my goodness, that is so unlucky. I honestly cannot believe that I didn't find anything in the barn. This, I don't need this. What are you? Let me see. That's not, that is some Carrera RS RVB. That is some mod. Okay, we are going to buy it only because of one thing, and that is, probably you've seen it, the huge rear wing, which is exciting enough, for restoration. That's about it. Basically, horrible run in barns, really bad, very disappointing. Junkyard was not much better, although we found quite a nice number of good cars, both in Junkyard and barn. Nothing that makes me really like jumping around. Okie dokie, let's go check auction, one or two, and then I will leave you guys. You can go enjoy and play maybe game or do something, but let's see, can we find that one car or not, because at the moment, I do believe I have at least 10 levels full, maybe even more, and that's around 150 cars, let's say. And we need to restore 150 cars, and that will take us a year, even if we do like 3 per week, which I think is more than enough. So that's already, wow. Okay, Charger, Load Alexander, we have, what is TS? Is that the, okay, next car. I have just to be sure that the name there was not the name of the car, but the, I will explain you. See, Lloyd Alexander, is this TS 1959 the name of this Alexander just in second line? Probably not. I'm not sure what is TS 1959. Probably something very no, as I said, the name was the last car had such a long name that it basically came to other line. So Mini John Cooper works. Okay, I will buy that one. Let's just make it. Why? Because I like minis. And I couldn't get any. Well, I like old one. This new one is nice and everything, but not so exciting. What bothers me, you see why I was talking about the state of the car. Look at that one. The bodywork, I can promise you it's 100%. The bodywork of this car. Although under the hood, engine needs complete restoration. And I'm quite sure the suspension will need quite a lot of work. So regardless of the outside state, we will have to work, and this is the most boring thing, I cannot push it more than $500, which is really stupid. I should have an option like 20,000 or 50,000, whatever. It doesn't really matter. We will buy it and we will see. I will send this one into garage and we will check it when we come back, just to see how correct I was about the state of the car. And let's see what else, because something was not really clear for me. This is the Red Bull. Okay. I think we cannot allow that to not be in our garage. You agree, guys? But the issue is such a bad implementation of the bidding. I simply cannot believe. Why would I not be able? Why you know I cannot just raise for 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, whatever. I should be able to choose, and that is why I have an issue with the guys who are making this game. You know, I respect them really, but there's so many small things that should be much better in the game as such. You know, that it's amazing. It's simply very strange that you would leave some things that are so obvious not fixed or not done. But that is my opinion. And as I told you in multiple episodes, maybe you know, I did work in a big gaming company in quite high position. I traveled the world. I've been on all, I don't know, shows, game shows. I've seen games. I know developers. I know the stuff. So actually, I think this game is underdeveloped and it needs much more attention from developers. And you know, if it is badly programmed from the beginning, I don't know that. I cannot say that, you know, but if they didn't think about expandability, you know, and the things that they can do later, maybe they're at dead end at the moment and they cannot simply do anything, you know, they cannot change this. For example, it needs way too much work, which is also possible, but still game needs so many things that are not big things. I'm not saying, you know, they need to change core mechanics or something, no, but things that would make this game, for example, what is missing. If you think about it, if you play this game, you don't have a way, or I didn't find it, maybe I'm just stupid, it's also possible, but I didn't find a way to see how much did I pay for the car, when did I buy the car, things like that. You know, why you wouldn't keep that info and give me some table or something where I can see that I bought this Red Bull X 2010 for, I don't know, 400,000, and I bought it, I don't know, from the auction, so I know exactly how much money did I spend. And you know, later when I fix the car, the game should tell me, okay, you put in the car so much money, and it says somewhere, I think there is some info about that, but it's completely useless because I need that in some form which I could keep. You know, like having a computer with database, that's about it. And all this info is actually in the game at the moment. Okay, please, finally. All this info is in the game at the moment, there is no doubt about that. So I don't know. It is something that devs should think about. Okay, this one, we got one from the Junkyard, if you remember. I think it was that one, or maybe it wasn't that one. It doesn't really matter. I'm thinking for this episode, I would say that was enough. I didn't find the one, unfortunately. I did find some nice cars, which, you know, it's nice to have in the garage. And I will restore that Red Bull. I think it needs a bit of work, I'm quite sure. The bodywork is good. And we will check now, before I say goodbyes for this episode, let's go and check the Mini Cooper, which is here in the garage. And let's see, can we check, like, okay. So you see, already you can see the parts we know, and we always have 20 parts, I think, that we know. Engine is not good. But bodywork, as I said, is 100%. So there was no doubt in my mind. I exactly knew what I'm going to buy. let me see. And actually, suspension, as you can see here, you think that is all 100%, but it is not. Some of these parts will not be 100%, I'm almost sure. I see here not 100%. So regardless of the look of the car, and the car is new and everything, we need to do full restoration. Again, we need to disassemble it to the core and assemble it again. In any case, it was a pleasure. What I want to do also, let's, because you spent so much time with me today doing this, let's give us a little bit of treat, and let's bring the car we bought the last. We paid a huge amount of money, I don't even remember, 4 million, and it should be somewhere on this level. This one, and let's bring it in and see how it looks. Like, you know, we didn't have opportunity really to see it in front of us. So this is the Red Bull X 2010. Not sure what it is, I will check it, but as you can see, the bodywork is nice, but already suspension is broken, it doesn't work. I'm quite sure engine is also, let's see, the engine is in bad shape. I can see immediately it's horrible, so it needs completely new engine. So this is again a project worth of restoration. And I don't know, we will see how we will approach that. Maybe I will start restoration with car disassembled. So, you know, maybe that will make more sense or something like that. But okay, for now, let's move it back to the garage and let's finish this episode of The One. We didn't find one, but we enjoyed our travel, you know, to Junkyard, to Barnes, and to car auction. And as always, please let me know in the comments below what did you think about this episode. Did you like it? Did you not like it? You know, what cars would you like to see to be restored, etc., etc. Anyway, you know, you can write whatever you like about this game and what do you think about this channel. Please, if you like this video, if you like my other videos, subscribe to the channel and, you know, like the videos, why not? And I will be back with a new restoration video very soon. Until then, you know, have a good day. Restore something of your own if you can, you know, if you have the game. Enjoy, find a car you enjoy and, you know, restore it. And I'll see you very soon. Until then, bye-bye. Take care.
Please subscribe to this channel, share and like this video. Thank you.